Hey everybody, welcome back to another gameplay. The final gameplay for Kefnet's, or Praise Kefnet, not Kefnet's Monument. And I am liking this deck more and more as I play. We're first. This hand really depends if we draw a land. Like, really depends. And if Brawl doesn't die. I can't keep a hand that has so many ifs, and I can't keep this hand. Uh-oh. Rip us. Rip us. Rip us. This game one. Well, you know what? It happens. You get mana screwed. We're playing enough lands in the deck. You get mana screwed sometimes. I saw a video from, shoot, what's his name? Some people didn't like the video because it was harsh, right? People don't like people being critical or harsh. But, he was saying that if you get mana screwed or mana flooded a lot with your deck, it's because you're not good at building decks or you just don't know how to play your decks. But he did mention that it does happen, and it's just unavoidable. It's the game of Magic. You can't play a game of Magic without getting mana screwed or mana flooded. It happens. So that's what happened to us right now. We were lucky to top deck a land, but not so lucky anymore. If we can get Kefnet, if we can draw like 3, 4, 5 land in a row right now, we should be fine. Now we're gonna negate that. Yeah, if we have negates, we might as well not have him rip our hand apart. Hopefully this can give us some card draw. Now this is green-black. This might be Sultai, but green-black. Is this green-black jank? Ooh, you know, guys, how much I love playing against jank. Oh, this is jank. I am ready. I am ready. It's bad. When you're a control deck and you don't know your opponent's deck, it's bad, but I am ready. What do you think what do we think that he plays? Do we just drop Kefnet, or do we leave up a negate? I think we leave up a negate. I would like the card selection. We need lands. Pretty much desperately. Alright. He's going to have at least 5 mana. If he plays an untapped land, 6 mana. What in green and black, what's a powerful instant or sorcery that we can counter? He could play a whole bunch of big creatures, but we're okay with that. As long as they're, like, not got good enter the battlefield effects. That's pretty bad, actually, for us. Death Touch, I've been trying to explain to people for the past week or two, Death Touch is strong. Death Touch is the best keyword in Standard right now. And nobody's really, like, acknowledged it. Like, people, when I put Bone Picker in my Praise Bolus deck, they're like, why? Like, that's just, like, a silly uncommon. I'm like, no. This is an interesting attack. We block and try to get a trick out of his hand. Ah, he does have a trick. Lass has a trick. What trick is it? Higher Spire Infusion? No, he just lets it go. He just tapped for nothing? Okay. Kefnet has to hold off. This is not good. We're hanging in there. We haven't taken any damage yet. We're going to start taking 2 a turn. Eventually, we'll deal with the Gifted E3-Born. This is the type of deck I want this deck to go up against. A creature-based deck that we can just counter. Screw you to the ground. Here comes something big. Uh-oh. Torment of Hailfire. It's a Torment of Hailfire deck. Well, that's just going to get 1 mana negated. Mwahaha. Everyone hates the mono blue counter player. Kefnet's Monument. Ooh. Do we just drop Torrential Gearhulk? I think we just drop Torrential Gearhulk. We need this. We need this, what we have in our hand. Alright. So now we know what their game plan is. It's going to be important just to have negates and essence scatters. 4 ofs. I'm okay with taking 1 extra from a Druid of the Cowl, if that means anything. Another Torment of Hailfire here is bad. People also say that card's bad, but in a deck that, where they get a ton of power, it's going to be good. in general, this deck's not going to do very well against ours. We mulliganed to 5 and have been stuck on 3. But in general, this deck should, in theory, do bad against ours because it's going all out on a card, and if it gets countered, it gets countered. And that's nothing we could have done about that, right? So Nissa, oh, I see what's going on here. This is, I thought she was going to return a Tormented Hailfire back to her hand. Well, we're getting bashed to the face here. This is not good. River's Rebuke might be an interesting card to play. Planeswalkers, in general, are just bad for us. We draw a much necessary land. A very necessary land. 1, 2, 3, 4. We just got to go Glyph Keeper. We just got to take our 7 beats. Oh. Ooh, we can keep a land tapped, or we can keep the Death Touch lifelink tapped. This is interesting. Because the land... okay, I don't know if this is the right choice, but I want to see what happens when you tap down a land with this, or you keep it tapped. Because this is going to go back to a land. I just want to know if it stays tapped, even though it's turning from a creature back into a land. Alright, our Glyph Keeper should be able to knock out Nissa in 2 turns, but yeah, that might be too slow. We need a land off the top for Unesh. We might just have to chump with Brawl. Okay, it does keep it tapped. I wonder if that's a good thing for us. Probably. I mean, in theory, we should have probably kept the lifelink guy down, but who knows? Yeah, I think if he just goes up and he starts trying to bash face, we just Brawl and chump. Going all out on Verdurous Gearhulk. It's going to put all sorts of counters on Gifted Aetherborn, I'm assuming. Yeah, he is. Alright. A 6-7. Oh, he's bashing a lot. We think we just lose this game. Mulliganing at a 5 is never good. That is for sure. I mean, if he goes up and makes a 5-5, it's exactly lethal, and if we are forced to chump, we probably throw Brawl in front of Gifted Aetherborn. He's thinking about his play. Yeah. We should have kept that first hand now that I was thinking about it. Alright, so it was definitely the wrong choice. I just wanted to see if it worked, right? You know, I don't know everything about the game of Magic. I don't claim to know everything. Okay, he's attacking. We are going to block Gifted Aetherborn, chump with Brawl. No point in trying to take out lands with a 5-3. We kind of need the 5-3. Land into Unesh, but I think it's too little, too late. We actually have to keep our stuff back, otherwise he just kills us. Alright, now we tap down this. So he's got 4-4 to trample, 5-5. We have to kill the Nissa, though. Like, that's just the game plan. Oh, this is bad. We have to thoroughly think this through. We have to think the next few turns through if we want to live. I don't... Removal, we die. There's a lot of things we die to. But we just have to hope for the best case scenario and try to set ourselves up for that. Alright, more Unesh is not good. Gale Strike and Negate are probably... I think we take whatever Gale Strike is. If whatever pile Gale Strike gets put in. It's just tempo. Keeps us alive. We need that. So he's going to choose what piles go where. What cards go in what piles is what I mean. So he puts Rivulet there. I'm assuming he's probably going to put Gale Strike down there too, because we already have an Unesh. That's not the right play. That's not the right call. I would switch Gale Strike and Unesh. I mean, he doesn't know we have a second copy of Unesh in our hand. But it's a legendary creature. Alright, we're going to choose pile 1. We need that Gale Strike. All right, let's think this through. He has a 5/5, a 4/4 trample, and a 1/3. We block the... Let's say we attack with Glyph Keeper, set this down to 2. Assuming this doesn't die, we probably just throw it in front of the... We have to throw it over the land. Yeah. Our plan is we have to kill Nissa in order to live. And Gale Strike and... Oh, man, this is going to be tough. Okay. We can Kefnet. Or we can Unesh again. Nah. Let's go to combat. This is all betting on the fact that he doesn't have removal, which he probably does. Alright, Nissa's going down to 2. Yeah, resolving that Nissa was bad. I don't know whatever... Torment of Hellfire puts us behind 2, but we don't know he's playing Nissa Vital Force. Very aggressive green card. Is this just black-green ramp? I like it. I like ramp decks. I like playing big things. I like playing a lot of big things. Not very good against counters, which is why a lot of people don't like playing with very large, like a large amount of large creatures, but you gotta give someone props when they go for it and they win a game. Because right now, any murder's not standard anymore. Never to Return, Vraska's Contempt, Walk the Plank, Pump Spells that I'm sure he's not playing, Driven to Despair, the card that I mentioned in my rant, that kills us. A lot of things kill us. Driven to Despair is really bad against us, actually. So with this matchup, we have to start thinking about sideboard, because I'm pretty sure we lost this game, right? Maybe he would have killed our guy if he had lethal. He's taking a long time thinking about it, just like kind of how we took a long time thinking about it. We are set to... I don't think we live. Like, I know we have to kill Nissa. Oh no, we kill Nissa. And then we have to play like Kefnet and then Gale Strike. To keep this tapped. Gale Strike this. Block. No, then we take exactly lethal. Oh no, that's game. I like it. Okay. Whew. This is interesting mix of spells. Censor is a very good card in this matchup. He's going all out on one thing. I want that in. Unsummons, very good. River's Rebuke's very good. Wait, Unquenchable Thirst. No, Unquenchable Thirst is better than Unsummon. In this scenario. Just being able to shut down one of his big things is pretty important. Both Essence Scatter and Negate come in. Now we got to take out 11 cards. We got to go down some big game plan stuff. Sphinxes are good. Torrential Gearhulk is probably our best option. Glyph Keeper maybe go down. Glyph Keepers go down. Go down a Monument probably. Go down. Kefnets are good. No, we need to stay on this plan. River's Rebuke. I like River's Rebuke. Gale Strike probably out. If we're bringing in Unsummons or Unquenchable Thirst, maybe go down another Unquenchable. We got 6 more cards to shoot down. Go down a Kefnet. Go down a Brawl. Go down a Unesh. Go down a one Glyph Keeper. Go down a River's Rebuke. Go down a another River's Rebuke. River's Rebuke are good though. Go down a Censor. I'm confused, man. He's not only ramping into creatures, but he's ramping into spells. He's a very split deck, which is very good for him. We would like to go first. And we will keep this hand. We are not going to... Alright, he mulligans. That's a good start for us. Alright, we're going to skip our draw step here. Play Desert. And pass. We got some Essence Scatters, Negates, Unquenchable Thirst. A lot of removal, card draw, and Glimmer once we draw 2 more lands. In theory, we have a good hand. But you never know. Another counter spell. I'd rather have that be Essence Scatter right now. Or land. Honestly, don't need a 3rd negate against this deck. Cruel Reality is a big, big card that we can't have. Cruel Reality just kills us. Deadeye Tracker might be a problem for us, but I can't counter that. We can Unquenchable Thirst it. Please draw me a land. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. I don't really care about Deadeye Tracker. If it starts exiling cards we need with Torrential Gear Hulk, then fine. This is an Explore deck? Didn't really seem like it. Okay. Gets a Shaper's Sanctuary. That doesn't stop counter spells. It doesn't stop anything. It just gives them card advantage on things like Unquenchable Thirst. But we like countering things before we can target it with a spell. Okay. He's passing, or he's getting in for 1, of course. Okay. 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 Torrential Gear Hulk. Oh, I wish we drew a land there. That would have been really good if we drew a land, because we can Unquenchable Thirst and leave up a counter. This is why Brawls is so good, because he cheapens our stuff. What does he have on 4? I know he's got Gear Hulk on 5. And he has no way to get to it. So we're gonna Unquenchable Thirst. We gotta limit the damage. Alright. 2 mana. Gonna tap this dude and it doesn't just never untaps. Which is good for us. So, keeps it at a 1-1. We were trying to preserve our life. I don't know if that's the right call, but we're getting mana screwed again, which is bad. We draw land, we're good. Shaper's Sanctuary. This is why I think it was the right call to play. Get Unquenchable Thirst. Just getting card advantage is good. River's Rebuke. Oh, it's so good. Get in for 1. Okay. Ipnu Rivulet is a land. Alright. We can Glimmer a Genius. But then he just exiles it. See, this is why I almost thought about countering Deadeye Tracker. Graveyard Hate against Torrential Gear Hulk is huge. It's huge. I'm not a very good Trump impersonator. Don't quote me. We're gonna Glimmer. Brawl Gear Hulk. I think we keep Brawl. I think we actually put Gear Hulk to the bottom. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna play this. We Brawl. Chief of Compliance. And pass. Yeah, I'm thinking about taking out sensors in the sideboard and making them disallows. I'm not sure yet. Sensors are so good against aggressive decks, and we are bad against aggressive decks. New Horizons is ramp. We have plenty of negates to burn through. Plus it buffs up a guy. I don't really like it. We're going to get some card draw. Ipnu Rivulet. Discard a negate? Discard a negate. He's down to 2 cards. He goes to combat. Gets in for 2. We take it like a chump. Because we have to. Alright. Gain some life. I told you, Death Touch, Lifelink. Good combo. Especially on a 2-drop. Especially a 2-mana 2/3. Ah, there he goes. And he gets rid of Glimmer and a Negate. Yep. Like, that's just so good. It's a very good card against us. Let's play Ibnu Rivulet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can Torrential Gearhulk, negate something. Or we could just Glimmer and counter a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, we just pass. Everything we're doing is at instant speed. Shaper Sanctuary is interesting, though. We don't... I think it's only Unquenchable Thirst that's hurting us. Or giving card advantage to him. River's Rebuke doesn't target anything. Oh, Gale Strike targets something, unless we took it out. I think we took out a few copies. Alright, we're getting down to 11 here. I hate this. Because we're just going to Glimmer. And then he's going to... I don't know why it made us do that. Oh, that's right. It costs less. Negate and an Unesh. I think I like both of those, actually. We could use counter spells and creatures. So we have 7. Our counter spells cost 1, which is really all what we need. We can Unesh here. Seems good. So we're going to drop the old Unesh, and I think we trade him with the Death Touch dude. This should resolve. I mean, it has to. He's not playing blue. Alright, he's going to exile. Makes sense. Gets rid of Glimmer, gets rid of Negate. He's really making our Gearhulk bad, but just a 6-mana 5/6 flash is fine with me. Alright. I'd rather have card advantage now, plus put a 4/4 flyer out then. Supreme Will, whatever pile Supreme Wills. We need counter spells. Also, it'd be great if, I don't know, Deadeye Tracker could stop exiling all our Glimmers so they can't be recast. Alright, we take this pile. We already have a Brawl. We don't need another one. Kefnet. If we could draw Kefnet, I mean, we only have 2 copies of him in the deck right now, but Kefnet is an important card. Alright. Right now we have no Sphinxes in our hand. We do just trade. No, that's gonna get countered. There we go. Counter that. Get some card advantage. Yes, draw a card. There's Kefnet. We'll drop a land. Alright. Kefnet the Mindful. Now, if we can get Kefnet's Monument, that's actually really good because we could keep his Deadeye Tracker tapped. But he continues to destroy our graveyard. And make our Torrential Gearhulk just not as good. Not as good. Eventually, we could play a counterspell, Torrential Gearhulk, and then do something before he's able to exile it. But he's going to get in for 2. I think I am tired of you getting in with this. And his purpose has kind of fulfilled itself. It's kind of just card draw. Alright, we draw Censor, which is good against Cruel Reality. It's good against a lot of things. So we Kefnet here. Should be hard for him to deal with. In fact, it should be extremely hard for him to deal with. And we have 4 counter spells that we can use every single one in our hand. All of them different. We should be able to counter whatever he throws at us. Oh, please just tap out for a huge Torment. Okay, Winding Constrictor. I think we counter to Winding Constrictor. It lets this, no, he might be baiting it. Winding Constrictor is... It could start being bad. I can see, yeah. I think we actually counter it. Okay, Yes. Drop the island. Seeing if we can pick up another Essence Scatter and drop like Sensor or something. Alright, he's continuing to burn up our graveyard of any good spells. Look at all those spells. All those yummy, yummy spells Torrential Gearhulk would love to use. But he can't. Alright. End step. We are going to draw a card. No. Okay. Another Gearhulk, but no spells. We're at 6 cards. No way to get above 6. Unless we just draw again. And he scoops it up. Did he just leave? No, he didn't leave. And he did leave. Okay, I don't know if we won that game. I'm tired of people doing this to me. But anyways, it's been a 26-minute video. We went 1-1, so it's really like a draw. So that's unfortunate. But right now we are 3, or that was our final game. So during, what's it called? What am I thinking? On our first 2 games that I didn't record, I went 1-1. Made some tweaks to the deck. Then we went 2-0. In this game we split. So we really, with this deck, went 3-1 and a draw. Or you can say 4-1 or 3-2, whatever you want to say. But the deck is actually really, really strong, and I really enjoyed it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.